Who's your most dangerous competitor? Is it Amazon or is it Tencent?
Well, people always compare us with Amazon. Amazon is a great company. I respect. I've been seeing them from tiny to that big, and I think they will continue to grow. But we are different. Amazon is an e-commerce company. We are not e-commerce company. We enable other people to do e-commerce. We want to make sure everybody can be Amazon.
Hey guys, welcome back. Today we're going to be comparing Alibaba to Amazon. These two seem to get paired together a bit, where everyone's like, Alibaba's the Amazon of China, which they do have their similarities, but in today's video we're going to be looking at a couple of key speeches from Jack Ma, the founder of Alibaba, to hear his side of the story, where he sort of sees the similarities between the two. So that's what we're going to be looking at in today's video. I have been looking at a lot of different Chinese companies recently, Alibaba being the main one, but also been starting to look at JD.com and also Tencent and Naspers. So just trying to get a bit more exposure and understanding of these Chinese companies and understand the cloud, which I'm trying to wrap my head around, as I don't have a huge understanding of the cloud services that Alibaba offers. Also Amazon, so I've sort of been looking at that, trying to compare the two, which I may make a video on that in the future, just predominantly looking at the cloud services of both Amazon and Alibaba, trying to compare the two, as there may be a fair bit of growth in that sort of area for Alibaba moving forward. That pure speculation there on that. But just recently listening to Manish Prabhai's chat around where he sees growth from the cloud part of the business, that sort of spurred my interest in there, sort of looking at that, trying to get a deeper understanding of the cloud aspect of the business as well, just trying to wrap my head around it basically. So that's what we're going to be looking at as well, just touch on that as well. With that said, let's jump into today's video.
I was the first. I know nothing about technology. I know nothing about management. I know nothing about, but the only thing is that you don't have to know a lot of things. You have to find the people who are smarter than you are. For so many years, I always try to find the people smarter than I am. And when you find so many smart people, my job is to make sure the smart people can work it together. And then if smart people can work it together, it's easier. The vision they will believe. Because if stupid people can work it together easily, smart people can never work together.
For many in the West, if you will, they don't necessarily understand it. And to the extent that the extent that I could try to compare it to Amazon, which I know you think is an unfair comparison, one of the things that's so fascinating to me is that Amazon and Jeff Bezos have pursued what might be described as a very asset-heavy business model. They're buying airplanes. They want to own the entire supply chain from beginning to end. And Alibaba has effectively an asset-light business. It is very much, in terms of the retail piece of this, the opposite. You don't want to own the warehouses. You don't want to own the logistics companies. How do you think about that? Is Jeff Bezos right, or are you right? And is there going to be a meeting in the middle?
I hope both are right. And because the world can never have one model. If the world has only one correct model, the world is too boring. Right? We need to have all kinds of models. And the people who do the model should believe in the model. And I believe what I do. Right? The difference between Amazon and us. Amazon is more like an empire. Everything they should control themselves, buy and sell. And our philosophy is that we want to be an ecosystem. Our philosophy is to empower others to sell, empower others to service, making sure the other people are more powerful than us. Making sure with our technology, our innovation, our partners, our 10 million small business sellers, they can compete with Microsoft, IBM. Our philosophy is that we think using internet technology, we can make every company become Amazon. Remember one thing. Today, for our sales, our GMV last year is more than 550 billion US dollars. To hire people deliver for us, we need 5 million people. So how can we hire 5 million people deliver things for us to deliver the things we sold? The only way we do is empower the service company, logistics companies, making sure they are efficient, making sure that they make the money, and making sure that they can hire more people.
But without owning the whole chain, can you do it as effectively? The idea that you're watching Amazon being able to deliver things now within hours, literally.
We made 125 cities deliver within one day last year. Imagine 10 years ago, Deliver one thing from Beijing to Hangzhou takes about 8 days. Now you can deliver things from Beijing to Inner Mongolia, some city, within 12 hours. It's improving. You can never expect these things happen within 24 hours. We have patience. So I think, can you imagine that within the 11/11 Singles Day, we sold $17 billion, and by delivering more than 600 million packages within 3 days. This is happening, and this is what we feel proud of. It's not how much money we make. It's not how powerful we are. We think because of the technology, we can make the technology very inclusive, that every small companies can use it. This is my dream, because I started my first business in 1992 in China as a small business. In order to borrow money, $5,000 from a bank, took me 3 months to acquire, still failed. So difficult to be a small business. Today, with the technology, we can empower them. This is something I want to do.
Hey guys, hope you got some value there going over those couple of those different videos from Jack Ma there. Pretty interesting insights I feel from the founder of Alibaba. I've recently just finished the book, Alibaba, The House That Jack Ma Built. It's a fantastic book, especially if you wanted to get a bit more of an understanding and more of the backstory of Alibaba and how they sort of became to be. Great sort of book to give you a bit more of an in-depth story and the history of Alibaba. And that's something I've been looking into a bit more recently, more around Jack Ma. I'm just trying to get my head around a lot of it and trying to look into the cloud sort of space for Alibaba as well, and trying to compare that to Amazon as well, which has sort of stemmed this idea for this video. But I think I will be making future videos around sort of Alibaba and Amazon, especially around the cloud services that Amazon offers, and is that something that Alibaba can sort of replicate into their business as well. So if you want to see future videos like that, make sure you hit that subscribe button, that way you can stay up to date with the latest videos. If you enjoyed today's video, guys, it'd be much appreciated if you hit that like button. Helps me out a ton, helps push these videos out a bit further. But with this said, we're going to wrap it up for today's video. Stay safe out there, and we'll catch you in the next video. Cheers, guys.